Hi advisors, my name is Bill Simone, Mr. Tall, Dark, and Handsome. When I started my firm, I was inundated with technology partners, custodians, resources, tools, everything that I needed to grow and build a profitable firm. Every software provider had the best new widget. All I had to do was pay $1,000 per month and everything would be taken care of for me. You can only imagine. I spent over $1,000 per month, hours and hours in trials trying to figure out what I needed to actually serve my clients and take care of them over time. I didn't know where to turn. Broker-dealers, they offer software packages to their advisors. Wirehouses also have built-in solutions. But I'm an independent. I own an RIA. What do I do? So what I've done for you is I've curated that whole process into a breakdown of the 4 most critical software tools that you need when building or growing your financial planning and investment management firm. Number 1, a good and customizable CRM. CRM stands for Client Relationship Management Tool. This should serve as a quintessential heartbeat of your business. A good CRM tool is flexible, meaning that it can move where your business moves, whether it's in insurance, products, services, or investments. It needs to be scalable. As you add staff, this tool needs to be able to grow with you and grow with your staff and give you the controls that you need to properly manage your staff. It needs to be compliant. Look up 17A4. Very important, advisors. Make sure it stores that data and it doesn't erase it over time. It needs to be integrated. This is probably one of the most important factors of your CRM tool. It needs to talk to the other tools that you're using, and it needs to be cloud-based. You need a tool that's going to move when you move. Number 2, financial planning software. If the CRM is the heartbeat of your business, the financial planning tool is the brains. It needs to work within your particular needs. It doesn't need to be super complex, and it doesn't need to be super simple. However, it needs to work with the types of clients that you plan on building your business with. Extremely important. It needs to be able to connect with your CRM and communicate in both directions. Because in order to update your client files, you'll need your plan, and in order to update your plan, you'll need your client information from the CRM. Data needs to be exportable, because if you decide to go with another tool, guess what? You want to take the information that you've worked so hard to build and the plans that you've put together. We'll talk a little bit more about that in another video series. It needs to have a client portal. That client portal is extremely important because you want your clients to be able to look and track that plan over time. That's what keeps them engaged. At least that's what I've found. And it needs to be able to aggregate data. If they have credit cards, mortgages, bank accounts, 401ks, if it's a financial tool or financial resource, it needs to be able to go into that tool and it needs to be able to update on its own so that your financial plan becomes a living document. By the way, if the CRM is your heartbeat and the financial planning tool is the brains, the performance reporting tool works like the lungs and liver of your business. It needs to have multiple reporting functions in terms of how it reports their growth. If it can be GIPS standards certified or GIPS standards approved, even better. It needs to allow for multiple inputs so that if clients have assets that don't live in their portfolio, you can add that and have a better representation of where your client stands. Extremely important, especially when working with high net worth clients. Number 4, a document management software. These are the muscles of your business. Your business can't grow if your clients don't know. Track your plans and your reports. Provide an archivable paper trail so that when the auditors come knocking on your door, you'll be ready, and they will come knocking at some point in time. Provide your clients with a secure vault so that they can track their plans and they can download their reports whenever they need to. It's not always on your schedule. We all know that. And go paperless and free yourself from the shackles of the shredder. Be done with it. Now, of course, there are more things that you can consider and look into, such as e-signing, client onboarding processes, workflow tools, money managers. The list goes on and on and on. But trust me, advisors, add these things over time. You don't need everything on day one. You need the most critical pieces. And what we're going to do is we're going to focus on what our clients need so that we can be the most profitable and efficient advisors we can. In future videos, we'll talk about how to reduce these costs, whether it's through associations or if it's through working with money managers that can benefit you by having relationships that can bring your costs down. But for now, tell me what you think. Are there any critical tools that are important to your business? Senior advisors, more experienced advisors, what are you currently using? Is there something that is on this list that shouldn't be? Let me know in the comments below. As always, if you like this video and the content, please do like and subscribe. If you didn't like the video, I'll catch you on the next ride. Cheers.